Hi, I'm Glenda Cedarleaf, and I invite you to join me on a journey to explore the inspiration found in creativity, spirituality, and the imaginative world. We'll begin with an exploration of wisdom from various creative visionaries. Following that, we'll settle into a soothing and empowering guided meditation for opening to your creativity. During this meditation, we'll explore a range of resources that help to deepen this connection. And then we'll conclude with affirmations to reinforce this process, enabling us to continue to bring healing and light to both our world and ourselves. Thanks for listening. In the January 1st, 2006 Oprah magazine, artists and thinkers are interviewed about the moments in their lives that defined spirituality for them. Here are two quotes from that article. First, from artist Joan Snyder. She says, "These are my most authentic moments sitting here in my studio with music, with all the thoughts about painting flowing very differently than they do when I walk out of this space. Here, one thing leads to another, in and out of my control, but always mostly right. I am taken inside. Nothing that is not me is in the painting. These, to me, are intensely private and sacred times." And then Patti Smith, the singer and poet, states, "When you look at the face of your child for the first time and you're immediately in love, that moment is total clarity. There are no questions, nothing, just love. And that moment happens over and over again." What really moves and inspires you? Are you giving yourself some space on a regular basis to pursue your creative energy, to allow it to unfold? What do you really love to do? As a child, what were your favorite activities? When you lost track of time and felt like you were carried by a sense of flow, what were you doing? Finding your unique creative outlet can feel like falling in love again. One of the gifts of being a therapist is exploring the creative process with my clients. I've worked with dancers and writers, poets and painters, vocalists, actors, advertising idea people, and musicians, as well as many who initially say they have no creative talents whatsoever, and of course discover that they do have a deep well, and this well is an energy that they can tap into. A common theme for many is feeling creatively blocked and not understanding why. It's that feeling we all know well, that sense of being stuck and unable to move forward, and often having little awareness of why this is happening. Sometimes the block is related to feeling undeserving of success or fear of criticism and rejection. If you're struggling with a block, I want to share some insights about creativity that may be helpful to you. I love Julia Cameron's book, The Artist's Way. In her writing, she establishes that we are all artists. Unfortunately, our inner critic often learns at an early age to block that creative energy, and we begin comparing and create that fear of being judged. Julia Cameron has wonderful insights on understanding and dealing with that inner critic. She recommends taking your artist self out on a date every week and nurturing the relationship with your inner artist, just as you would someone you were dating. She also recommends daily journaling, writing morning pages. This quote from Martha Graham, the dancer and choreographer, really inspires me. There is a vitality and a life force, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And there is only one of you in all time. This expression is unique, and if you block it, it will never exist through any other medium and be lost. The world will not have it. It is not your business to determine how good it is, not how it compares with others' expression. It is your business to keep it, yours clearly and directly, to keep the channel open. Psychologist Abraham Maslow in the 1950s studied self-actualized people, and he found that they enjoyed a much higher frequency of what he calls peak experiences than individuals in the general population. The people who had peak experiences felt fulfilled in their lives. They were motivated not by need, but by the desire to grow. These peak experiences come in many different ways, and one of them is through the creative imagination. Napoleon Hill talks about genius being developed through the sixth sense, intuitive divine guidance. The faculty of creative imagination is the direct link between the finite mind and infinite intelligence, spirit, God. Elizabeth Gilbert, the author of Eat, Pray, Love, offers a wonderful talk on TED TV. She talks about creative genius and speaks about the creative force and how we can access it without feeling that we have to own it. She talks about how ancient people, all the way up until the Renaissance, believed that creative energy originated from a divine spirit. So, when a piece of art drew praise or criticism, the artist, in both cases, could attribute their success or failure not to themselves, but to this inspiration. So if your work was really great, you didn't take all the credit for it. And also, if your work failed, it wasn't all your fault. But then when things changed, the individual was now at the center of the universe, and people began to believe that their creative energy was totally from themselves. So they talked of being a creative genius rather than having a genius. So Gilbert's belief is that it is about opening to that creative energy. That our responsibility is simply to show up and to remember to be present with the work and express what's ready to unfold and leave the rest to the divine energy. She says the next time you're feeling hopelessly uncreative, just allow yourself to have the sheer human love and stubbornness to just keep showing up. It makes me think of the dancer Gabrielle Roth, who says, "If you don't do your dance, who will?" And I invite you now on this journey to open to creativity. So just taking some time to settle in, gently closing your eyes, focusing first on the sound of the music, and from now on letting any sound that you hear just relax you more and more deeply. Slowly take in a deep breath through your nose and hold it for a count of 4. And then release it through your mouth, exhaling very slowly. And breathe in deep slowly releasing with each inhale and each exhale. Feeling your mind and body begin to wind down and relax. Noticing now how heavy your hands are becoming. So heavy, so comfortable, so relaxed, letting go. And allow the heaviness in your hands to slowly begin to spread all the way over your body. Let your eyes feel heavy as well. Heavy and comfortable and so relaxed. Letting go of the muscles around your eyes so that it takes no effort whatsoever to keep them comfortably closed. And sensing now or imagining that special place deep within you where all of your creative resources are stored. Here, connecting with being a child engrossed and enthralled in that innocent imagination, losing track of time and happily absorbed in whatever you're doing, exploring and rediscovering those dormant desires of expressing yourself, experimenting with new ideas and thoughts, connecting with these creative resources. And preparing now to connect with your circle of support. Aware of a new way of being who you really and truly want to be. And in this special place, everything that you need is there and waiting for you. Becoming aware now of the brightness of the colors and the unique sounds that are soothing to you. Bringing your mind now to the fragrances that you love. The fragrances here in your creative healing sanctuary. And as you drift deeper and deeper into this creative place, you may begin to appreciate and enjoy the natural state of being here. As you continue to go deeper and deeper inside of yourself, imagine a beautiful pathway with colored lights. The lights guide you as you move along, and the path takes you through each chakra system in your body. Feeling a sense of anticipation as you begin this journey inside yourself. A magical, mystical journey of discovery and rediscovery. And as you begin to explore each chakra, each of these energy centers in your body, you are also opening to the presence of an archetype in each of these chakras. Which are the archetype, the role, the characters that we all as human beings have within ourselves. These archetypes are a resource of inspiration and empowerment for you. Allow their energy to inspire you as you begin the journey. becoming aware of these questions that can be a thread throughout this journey. Who am I? What do I love? What am I birthing in myself? Today we will connect with the wise one, the lover, the child, the muse, and the seer. We will connect with the divine energy available at all times. So we begin now at the base of your spine, the first chakra where the wise one resides. Take a moment now to sense this wise one who's there to guide you, offering nourishment and shelter and stability. Sense or imagine someone in your life who you consider to be a wise one. And take a moment now to connect with those qualities. And now we move to the second chakra, where we encounter the lover. Creativity and spirituality are all part of this same continuum of energy. Bring to mind your symbol of the lover and connect now with these qualities. We move now to the third chakra, the solar plexus, just below the chest. Here we encounter the warrior who stands up for the truth, who defends the right. Perhaps imagine a time in your life when you needed that extra strength, the courage and determination to go to unknown places. Or you may recall a situation in your life that represents the warrior to you, and just allow now yourself to connect with this courage, this clarity, this determination. And now bring your hand to your heart, to the heart chakra, connecting here with the magical child, in touch with enchantment and wonderment. The sensitive child who connects with her intuition, perhaps allowing a memory to come to mind of when, as a child, you were immersed in wonder. Connecting now with these qualities. And remind yourself that the magical child knows that miracles are a common occurrence. And now the fifth chakra, resting your hand on your throat, Connect with your muse, the muse who inspires you and links you to your unique creative expression. The muse helps you find imaginative solutions when you feel stuck. She connects you with the arts, with music and dance, poetry and drama. She will gladly inspire you. She may even visit you when you least expect it. And now we journey to the 6th chakra, the third eye, the place between your eyebrows. Here is where we see through distortion, through illusion, to clear vision. Bringing to mind now someone who represents this clear seeing. Or perhaps a time in your life when you knew so clearly what it was you must do. And connecting now with this clarity. And at last we move to the crown of your head, leading you into the mysteries of the soul and connecting with the divine. Ritual and ceremony are the tools for transformation. Bring to mind now a time in your life when you felt this deep connection with divine energy. All of these resources are within you, all of the events and memories, people and places, animals, and all spiritual resources are available to help you recapture your creative flow. Your life experience has given you so much more than you may have ever expected, and it will continue to do so for the rest of your life as you open over and over to this circle of support. And every day you can continue to feel the expression of your art in the very essence of your being. Your creativity will continue to invite you to find the best way to express yourself as you step forward into this one precious life you are living. The Wise One fills me with clear awareness. The Lover within me inspires me with passion. The Warrior gives me the courage to stand up for my truth. The Magical Child infuses me with wonder and spontaneity. The Muse connects me with the enchantment of the arts and my unique gifts. The seer brings clear vision for moving forward. The divine creator transforms me through ritual and ceremony and deep soul connection. Creative energy flows through me and is always available. My creativity is a channel of inspiration that I can open to at any time. Inspiration is a divine gift that I can receive every day. I am open to creative energy and allow it to move through me. I acknowledge my inner critic and move forward with self-understanding, love, and courage. I access the child within and allow this playful energy to inspire my creativity. I am open to learning from the artist within me. I nurture the artist within me through self-reflection and self-care. As I allow myself to let go, I open to the gift of creativity. My creativity is a healing force for myself and the world.